Did you see that thumbnail? Is that a blast from the past or what? A couple of years ago, I tried really hard, like once a month, to pull in a kit that's just super old from my collection. And so for months where I don't have a ton of kits, like I can picture April and May being this way too, I'm just pulling in shit. So I got this in a random pull collection, and it is the Her Day kit from ScribblePrintsCo. The colors are very pretty, but like, first off, this doesn't really give me Mother's Day vibes, and my mom, I'm not a mom, I don't have a mom. Not really useful for me in that sense, but here is the kit. It is very pretty, and with like the breakfast in bed, it kind of gave me Valentine's-y vibes in the colors. So I figured that this month would be fine. This is like a 15 formats ago kit. You already know. So I'm bringing in lots of stuff, and these colors are thankfully pretty easy to match, so I can pull in my leftovers, no biggie. I'm using light purple underlays, and I'm doing a mixed pattern of grandma wallpaper and bows. This one I oopsed, so that's how this ended up being a part of this anyways, because I just wanted to use it. For bottom washi, I'm bringing in bow 2 in pink, and same for the headers, which I need to pull glitter headers out of my collection. I'm going to bring in this pink bottom washi overlay. I'm using gold as the core color, as gold is throughout the kit. I have some gold and white page flags. I've got confetti 3 overlays from my shop. I'm bringing in a bunch of gold Lux from SPC. I have some more gold SPC, and I have like a million gold quotes from my shop that I figured could be pulled in if need be. I need to figure out glitter headers. Typically that's something I would do before I start filming, but I didn't really remember that I needed to do that. I think actually I'm going to go with this lighter purple. These glitter headers that I'm pulling out are from the Prairie Planner. Hard because I use a lot of pink. It's a well-loved, well-used color around these parts. I don't really want to use silver because I'm using gold. So maybe I'll do like this color, the pink. And I'm going to go grab something from my collection. Okay, I'll bring in these solid gold ones. I am going to pull off, besides these gold ones, what colors I'm using and put them on my reusable sticker book. I am sorry I'm not prepared, but maybe you guys like seeing this behind the scenes stuff. I don't know. These colors aren't like ideal for this, but beggars can't be choosers when you're using a kit from 1802 and you don't have the glitter headers. One thing I love now about the Misfit random pull type situation is that glitter headers are just in kits now, so you'll always have them, even in that situation. Okay, I literally just dropped one on the floor. Hopefully there's no crumbs or dust, aka wax, because this is the same spot I film wax videos, and there's just always wax everywhere. Okay. So I think that's everything for us to get started. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this blonde girl in the sidebar because she's facing that way. Kind of like with tattoos, I always like when you're getting a tattoo, like say I was getting a tattoo like here on my arm, they'd want like if it was a face, they would want her to be like this. It's always supposed to face inward. And that's how I feel about my planner as well. So I am going to be using some inserts here from Miss Aura Estelle. And my tweezers are from Sassy Planner Co. Here they are, super cute. I'm so frazzled right now. I'm so sorry. I feel like a mess. Okay. So we're going to continue on like I always do. answering the good old random questions from the internet situation. I don't know what this is on here. It's like a piece of sticker. It's just gonna get covered, so I'm just gonna let it live its life. Okay, so the first question I have here is, what is the best type of cheese? So I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't like just go around eating cheese. Not really my thing. If I do eat cheese, I prefer a more mild cheese. It makes me feel less sick. Like, I'll be straight up with you guys. I don't get like diarrhea if I eat cheese. Like, it doesn't give me the shits, but like I wish it did, because the intense stomach pain it does give me is like so beyond miserable. Beyond miserable. It's so bad. So I would literally prefer to shit my pants than deal with the pain that I get. But nonetheless, I don't really love cheese. But if like a cheese board is out, the type of cheese that I would prefer to eat is Munster. I do like Munster. It's quite mild, so that works better for me tum-tum. But like other than that, like, does cream cheese count? I love me some cream cheese, but like I don't like a sharp cheddar. Blue cheese is fucking gross. I don't know. I don't really dabble in the cheeses too much to really be able to answer that. Next up, in one sentence, sum up the internet. I'm gonna have to reference my boy Bo Burnham and just say everything and anything all of the time. If all the United States were represented by a food, what would each state be? I know each state by heart, but I don't know enough about them, so I guess I can go through them and I'll say what comes to my mind, and then I want, if you're from that state, to comment down below and tell me how stupid I sound or if I am correct. So Alabama, I feel like the first thing that came to my mind was shrimp and grits. Alaska, salmon. Arizona, Mexican food, a taco. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. Arkansas, ooh. Some sort of casserole, I guess. California, guacamole, avocado toast. Avocado toast. Colorado, pot brownies. I don't know, man. Connecticut, could not tell ya. Florida, right? Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. Oh, Delaware. Don't know anything about Delaware. Don't even have like a suggestion. Florida, Mickey waffles. Georgia, peaches, peach cobbler. Hawaii, pineapple, everything. Idaho, mashed potatoes. Illinois, okay, this one is very specific because I have a lot of family that lives in Illinois, but they live in like bumfuck Illinois, not like a big city or anything. And this is like a specific, like, to me thing that like I think of because of when I went there. So like I went there to visit my family quite a few years ago now, and we went to this restaurant and literally on the menu was like deep fried liver, gizzards, and hearts. So that's literally what I think of when I think of like food in Illinois. And it's fucking gross. So if that's not you, I apologize, but Indiana, don't even have a suggestion. Iowa, I don't know. Kansas. I don't know, Yellow Brick Roads. Oh my god, I know all the states, but it's like if I stop saying them, I don't know them. I'm giving up at this point, so if your state got mentioned, round of applause. What are some of your nicknames for customers and coworkers? Oh my god. Coworkers don't really have any nicknames, but in my like retail years, we had some characters. We had this one old lady who would come in, her hair almost touched the ceiling, but she was my height, which is 4 feet 11 inches, very short. Her hair touched the ceiling basically, and she wanted to know like literally the discount price on absolutely everything. We had the Jesus guy who would come into, I worked at like a Hallmark store, like the card store, would come in just screaming Bible verses and yelling at me that we don't have enough Christian cards in the store. That was a fun one. My literal least favorite client of all time at my payroll job would call, and every time he would call, he would say, I want to talk to Hannah. And they would say, okay, may I ask who's calling? And he literally was like, just tell her it's her favorite. Like, bruh. You're straight up the worst human I've ever interacted with. He is such a bad person. If you, like, I just wish I could put him on blast so that nobody would shop from his business and he would go out of business, because that's how much I hate this man, but I won't because that's illegal. But he would, like, he was trying to come up with basically loopholes to not have to pay his employees, like, overtime and stuff. Or like have to pay them. He was basically trying to figure out a way to pay his employees as little as possible, which is just fucking scummy, seeing as like I also did his paycheck and he was making over $100 an hour. So he was paying his people fucking minimum wage, and like it was a sales based job, so then they would get commission based on what they sell, you know, pretty normal. But he was trying to like figure out a way to like lump it all together, and they only make like basically to average it out so that their hourly rate encompassed what they were making with their commission, because in New York State minimum wage currently, I believe last I knew, was like $12.50 per hour, and he didn't want to give his employees raises to $12.50 an hour, full-time jobs. Working, some of them were working like 20 hours of overtime. Didn't want to pay them that. So he was trying to figure out a way where you could like lump it all together, and basically wanted us to predict how much money these people were going to make in commission so that we didn't have to like pay them minimum wage. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And then he would be like, well, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, please do, because I don't want to talk to you. Mind you, this guy was not even my client, and then my friend quit, and I got stuck with this stupid fuck because my manager didn't want to deal with him. And so he would call and yell at her, and she would tell him exactly the same thing. Mind you, most of the payrolls I did would take me anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. His payroll would take a good 45 minutes. Like, that's how complicated it was. Because I had to like specifically, he wouldn't give me the information in an easy way. He would just send me a spreadsheet with everybody's name and like what they worked at each store. But like I had to add up all of their hours. If they had any overtime, I had to divide it by however many stores they worked at. It was just so overly complicated for no reason other than he just did not want to properly pay people. So, if you ask him, his nickname would be my favorite, but truly, he fucking sucked. I don't have literally any gold numbers. Why don't I have any gold numbers? I have one sheet that's like almost done, and I have like 45 sheets of other colors. I don't know. And there's, oh, here we go. There we go. I found it. It was It was stuck. So these are date numbers from my shop. This is font 5. They are in gold. This is 31 through 6. So yeah, there was that customer that like was nicknamed, I guess. We had other clients who came in. There's this one guy, we just basically referred to him as like Napoleon because he had such a Napoleon complex. He was basically like 5 foot tall, and he had a construction company, and he would never like pay us in time for his payroll, and we let him get like 2 weeks behind, and he just was not giving us his payroll, you know, like the money for it, and we're not trying to pay his employees out of pocket. So we just stopped. We stopped paying them. Nope, not happening. Your employees will just therefore not get paid. Came in screaming and hollering. I don't have 10 full boxes in this kit, so I'm just gonna put this here, and then I'll probably throw a quote over it. But yeah, so he was out here throwing a tantrum about how we're not paying his fucking employees, and they're coming in, filing complaints against him, da 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 da. Basically making it like we were doing something wrong, and we're just like, bro, you have straight up not paid us in like a month. We aren't just gonna pay your employees for fun to be nice. That's not how it works. So because he was so hot-headed and so short, that was Mr. Napoleon. Which I don't even feel bad saying because, like, I'm about 2 feet tall, so it just is what it is. Some people be like that. Pop this in here. This box is a little messed up from my binder, but, you know, everything about this spread's just a little messed up. So that's fine by me, including this terrible color matching because I did not have any pink headers. Carly, if you're watching this, can you just come out with a collection in your colorways of glitter headers? I'm gonna text you about that, and I feel like you're gonna tell me no, but I'm just gonna ask you anyway. Okay. So we did that. I think I want to use these Luxe on all of the tan ones, or maybe I'll do it on the pink ones since I have pink header overlays, just because I don't love Luxe anything. I'm not a bougie queen, so I'm not fancy enough for any of this. I am trash, straight trash. So I don't really use Luxe very often, but this kit gives me Luxe energy, okay? Okay, done talking shit about clients. Now we will move forward into another question, because why the hell not? What's the absolute worst name you could give a child? I feel like that's a very, like, subjective thing. What's bad to somebody is great to somebody else. I know plenty of people where I hate their kids' names, but, like, they clearly love it, so I'm not even gonna answer that because I feel like that's just asking to hurt someone's feelings. So, not answering that. What are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could use to settle their differences? I don't really know. I'm not gonna answer that either. What would the world be like if it was just a million copies of both male and female versions of yourself? Well, the world would die out because nobody would populate or really talk to each other, because I am a homebody. I don't like talking to people. I don't like strangers, none of it. So I don't think the human population would really last very long, honestly. It would just be done, which probably wouldn't be good. So I'm gonna go with we don't do that. frozen video game, what would some of my cheat codes be? Cheat code to never have to sleep, because I've said this a million times. I truly feel like sleeping is a waste of my time. I could be way more productive and just overall be better if I didn't have to like stop to sleep, which sounds kind of like problematic, I guess, but I'm really trying to work on, you know, like giving myself grace. You know, my name, Hannah, means grace, and letting myself rest. But then when I do, I get like in my head behind. Like right now, I have like 35 open orders. They're not scheduled to ship until the end of February, and it is February like 5th maybe. But the fact that there's open orders, and I spent a day playing Pokemon last week instead of working on them, I hate myself for it, and I've been really worked up over it, honestly. So that would be a cheat code. And to not have to eat, also a waste of my time. Not a fan, and I'm really picky, so it just becomes problematic. Okay, that's the glitter headers. Now I gotta do the deco. Oh, that is so crooked. For how pieced together this kit is, I wouldn't say it's going terrible. I mean, it's not going like good, but like it could most definitely be a hell of a lot worse. Oh, I forgot to do the little date in the sidebar. We'll do that, don't you worry. Mom necklace, okay, why not? Now I have that frickin' Bo Burnham song stuck in my head. Can I interest you in anything? I don't have time. If you know the song, well, let me know. If you don't, what are you doing with your life? Wasn't gonna use this mom one, but it's looking like I'll probably need to, so I'll just toss it in. Okay. Next up is a hot dog a sandwich. Chris, this is like the shit that Chris just asks me on a regular basis. So I already have the answer to this, that yes, I guess technically it is a hot dog. It's something in between bread. So my argument is yes, it's a hot dog is a sandwich. Cereal is a soup, technically, I guess. That's where I stand on those weird statements. What's the weirdest thing a guest has done in my house? I don't know. I don't really have guests, honestly. My sister just does weird shit all the time, so I'm sure it was probably her. But I'm not really sure. What's invisible but you wish people could see? I don't know. If you were being held at gunpoint and told that if you didn't impress them with your dance moves, you would be killed, what is the first dance move you would break out? Oh, 100% the Cotton Eye Joe. That's the only dance moves I know. It's literally the Cotton Eye Joe. When I was in elementary school, first off, I want to know, at your school, what grade does elementary school, or do you say elementary? I don't know. Here we say elementary. I know it's elementary, but whatever. What grade does it go up to? Because I'm trying to find my goal at the beginning of the months. For where I went to school, elementary goes up to 6th grade, but like where Chris went to school, I think it goes up to like the 4th grade or something crazy. I don't know. So now I'm just curious about this. This February script is from my shop in font 5 in gold. But anywho, so for kindergarten through 6th grade, so literally 7 years of schooling, we would have, like, whenever there was a half day of school, instead of, you know, like, being normal and doing normal shit, you'd have to go down to the gym, and you had, like, a partner is what it was called. And basically what that was like, depending on which grade you were in, if you were, like, in, I think, kindergarten through 3rd grade, you had an older buddy. And then if you were, like, a bigger kid, you had a younger buddy. And you would have to, like, get with your buddy in the gym and do all these stupid dances. Oh my god, it was so awful. Literally hated everything about it. And so, yeah, that was like a whole ass thing that we would have to do. And the Cotton Eye Joe was one of them. Was like the Cotton Eye Joe, the Macarena. Oh, that dumb crap. Okay, let's see. Trying to see if there's any like cute love quotes since we're getting into February. Oh, I love the Winnie the Pooh quotes. I'm probably gonna go with some of these. The things that make me different make me me. Love that quote. It never hurts to keep looking for sunshine. Obsessed with that. That'll probably be on a freebie this summer, honestly. Cute. Probably gonna be it for those. And I'm just gonna toss these Lux boys on here because any way to use those up is a good one for me. Okay. So both of those quotes were off the Winnie the Pooh sheet. By the time you're watching this, I don't know if they're up. If not, they will be out April 1st. I hope that is helpful information for you. Okay. We are ready to get into the day by day. How do you feel about this base? Is it ugly? Let me know, be honest. If you think it's ugly, that's fine. Probably is. Okay. Okay. So for the box and the sidebar, we are going to put this little scripty poo here. This is from Nerds the Word Sticker Co. We did like a shop swap, and I love that. Manifest that shit. So putting that in the sidebar as a reminder. I didn't have like a lot of super busy days, so hopefully I'll be okay with what's in the kit. And I tried really, really, really hard to not pull little things or things with foiled icons. So we're gonna mark payday, filming, planning, and a YouTube bingey poo. Ooh, yeah. Will this fit? Ah, she will. Perfect. Okay, so for payday, which is the first thing I'm gonna mark, I'm gonna use this little piggy here from Carly Plans. I do PR for Carly, so you can use Hannah15 to save 15% on your order and get my freebie. If something's already on sale, just toss Hannah in the notes and you'll still get my freebie. Helps me out, helps you out, just do it. Payday script from my shop in font 1 in gold. Gonna mark planning. So I have the planner from Carly Plans, and then I brought in a couple of like the SPC rose gold because to me it's just pink. And I had a couple of rogue ones that I just wanted to use, so I'm using that to mark planning time. This camera is from That Planner Girl, and I had just this one rose gold film script, so I'm putting that in here. And then I did have a YouTube binge. I knew I was gonna mark this in a bigger box, so I knew that was fine. That is from my shop in gold, as well as the YouTube binge script, which is in font 4. Into the bottom half of the week, I'm gonna go into my leftovers collection, which I do have just on a chair over here. I could use one of the flags in the kit, but I would prefer to use one of like the boxes, the squared boxes, because they do actually take up a bit more space than a page flag. And I'm going for like half of this section being taken up in space. Nope, not gonna use that. Gonna use this. Perfect. So I played a shit ton of Pokemon this day. Obsessed with a new game. The Pokemon ball is from Carly Plans, and then the gold Butterfree is from my shop, and then I have a Pokemon script from my shop in font 1 in black. Should have did that the other way, but that's fine. And then Chris and I have been watching Sex Ed. He's never seen it. He's really liking it, so I'm gonna mark that. And the TV is from the Prairie Planner. On to a good old Tues frickin' day. Use this here. I'm gonna try using these like work labels as well that came in the kit if I can. So the sticker I'm using is kind of bigger, so I figured I could use this. I need to go into my gray stickers. Let's see if I have a gray box, which I absolutely don't. What other color? The light pink. I probably got something I can use here in a good old light pink. Ugh. Trying to determine what shade of pink matches. Guess I'll just go with, it's on the wrong side. It's on the wrong side. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So the first thing I want to mark is that my SPC monthly bill came out. The money is from Carly Plans. I did sleep in. This does not completely cover the work, so I am gonna have to do the little tricky poo, which is fine. Fine. Cover up the end of work, no biggie. That's fine. And the pillow is from Carly Plans, and the sleep in script is from my shop in font 5. And then I do have a computer that's from the August colorway from Carly Plans, so you can't get that anymore, but the work script is from my shop in light purple. Second portion of the day. Gonna definitely grab a gray since I missed it there. Literally none of these labels look like any of the colors. Like that's the one that's underneath the purple. Kind of feels like a lie, but you know, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use one of these labels, so we're gonna go there. Oh no. And here would be fine. Icer Purge. I'm gonna grab a purple here. Pop that there like this. Okay. So first thing, YouTube binge. I'm gonna use this laptop from SPC, as well as a YouTube binge script from my shop in gold. And then I did put away stickers, so that's from Carly Plans. Then we did watch Sex Ed, so I have a TV icon from my shop in gold. And then after that, I watched some old seasons of Ink Master. That tattoo gun is from Once More with Love. And then the Ink Master script is a custom from my shop in black in font 5. Okay. Oh, that kind of felt good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, and then I just don't love the labels that came with this kit because you can't really like super tell the color, which is kind of irritating if I am being quite honest with you. I'm about to run out of the gray little things already, which I have about 7,000 of just like this whitish color, so that will be absolutely fine to mark that. And then, no, technically I should be using purple next. Let me see what purples I have in my collection because I only have one more purple little thing left. Purple tends to be a color I have a more tricky time matching up, which I do foresee it being kind of an issue. Does this purple match? Not perfectly, but it's not terrible, so she's entering the building. Credit card is from Carly Plans. This is a custom CC bill script from my shop in font 5. My grocery, we did go get groceries this day. We went on Wednesday because my quarantine ended on Tuesday was the last day of my quarantine. And because we were quarantined and weren't expecting to be, we didn't really have a ton of groceries. I don't love Instacarting because it just is a waste of money. So we waited and then we went on a grocery run. That is a purple script from SPC. Then we got McDonald's as a reward. The Happy Meal is from Carly Plans. The McDonald's script is from my shop in font 1 in gold. And then I had a YouTube binge. That sticker is from SPC, and the YouTube binge script is from my shop in gold. On to the second part of the day. I'm gonna use this. And then one of these stupid ass labels, I guess. Let's see what I've got for purple labels. I feel like this kind of matches, honestly. It's pretty good. Okay. So, played more Pokemon, of course. The Pokemon ball, Carly Plans. The Bulbasaur is from my Pokemon Icons sheet. And then I have a Pokemon script from my shop in font 1. I did do some work, so I have a laptop here from the Fruity Sticker Co., as well as a work script from my shop in font 5. And then we got Arby's. I'm going to use a chicken nugget sticker from Carly Plans. So that is the first half. Moving on to the second portion of the week. Gonna grab this flag here. This is the last label like this from the kit, which is like fine. Don't really care. We'll go with a light pink eye label here. Okay, so first things first, guess what I did? More Pokemon. So I have, this was the day that I ended up getting the Alolan Vulpix, which is really cute, but I grabbed a Beedrill icon, same combo I've been doing, same script, like the same everything for that. I made a chicken wing dip for me and one for my sister. So this is from Inspire Ever After, and I did have a YouTube binge. That's from SPC, as well as this YouTube binge script is from my shop in gold. And then at the bottom portion of the day, we're gonna use another flag. Why did I? It's because I put this freaking underlay on sideways. That's just gonna live there because that's the mistake we made, and it is what it is. Truly. Put that there. Man, I grabbed a freaking icon that is like a foiled one, so I guess I'm gonna pull this from my collection. So I did work. I have a silhouette here from Carly Plans and a work script from my shop in light purple. And then my sister came to get the chicken wing dip I made her, and then I'm sitting there working, right? Get a phone call from her. Yeah, I went to smack the snow off my windshield wipers and I broke it off. I can't tell if it can just go back on or if it's actually broken. So it's a blizzard out. I go outside to see what's going on. And she's like, I can't tell if it's broken. So I put on a flashlight because apparently that wasn't her first thought. Granted, her phone was about to die. Literally was at like 4%. And I'm like, yeah, there's literally a piece missing. It's broken off. So she comes inside. Chris had come out too. We all come inside, and I'm like, we can try duct taping it on. We duct taped it on, and it's been since Thursday. Now today's Monday, and it's still just duct taped onto her car. So that's where we're at with that. But like the crying, like I just simply cannot type thing, is from Once More with Love. And then I have a TV icon here to mark watching sex ed. On to Friday. I needed to foil all of the stuff for new releases for April so that I could film that video and such. So I have that, and then I'm gonna use this to mark filming. And then I'm gonna put this in here. So to mark just that I foiled for hours, I have this little Etsy icon from Carly Plans, and then I filmed a couple of things. I have this giant camera from that planner girl and a film script from my shop in font 5 and gold. And then I did take pictures of all the new releases. That's super old from Carly Plans. She has different cameras in her shop now that are way cuter, but I had those, so we gonna use it because I don't like wasting my money and I paid for it, okay? So then I'm gonna pull this box in here, and this label, I guess? Sure, why not? So I worked on orders, so I have this silhouette from Carly Plans and a work script from my shop, font 5 in purple, and then I watched The Amazing Race, so I have this like little passport icon from Carly Plans. I figured that would be cute to mark that. On to Saturday, rent was due. Gross, 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 gross. That there, because I have this that I can pull in. It's like tan label. I'm gonna move this pink box down a little bit. Cool. Okay, so rent. I grabbed a foil icon for that, so we're gonna have to cover up this, which is fine. I have a gold house from my shop, and then I have a rent script from my shop in font 5. We did laundry. This stickers from a shop that's no longer open, and I have a laundry script from my shop in font 5. We got Burger King for lunch. My dad actually got it for us, which was nice of him. That bag is from SPC, and the Burger King script is from my shop in font 4. Moving on to the second half of the week. Pull this big ass purple box in. And I guess this will be fine. So I worked. I have a computer from Carly Plans and a work script from my shop in font 5 in light purple. And then I did binge watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I have this Appa sticker, and then I have a binge watch script from my shop in gold foil in font 5. Moving on to the good old Sunday, I did film my melting basket first and foremost in the morning, as I always do. So I have a little scent shot cup here from SPC and a film script from my shop in font 4. And then I did work some more. Okay, I need a light pink, little teeny rubber. Yeah, that's pretty fine. Don't mind that too much. Oh, this worked out perfect. I literally had, this is the only color of this size box I had left. And it's just what I needed. Should use purple, but I'm just gonna use what I have left in the kit because I have like exactly the right boxes that I would need. So I'm just going with it, okay? Okay, so work, have this computer here from Carly Plans and a work script from my shop in font 5 in light purple. Watch some more Avatar, which is on Netflix. So I have this Netflix laptop from SPC. Chris and I got Mexican food, so I have the little nachos from the Fruity Sticker Co. and a date script from SPC. Our wedding invitations came in the mail, and I'm telling you right now, my planner friends that are invited to the wedding, you better keep that shit forever because it's so expensive. But that Munchkin sticker, Munchkins obviously, is from Once More with Love, and then I did watch Ink Master. I have this tattoo gun that I have no idea where it's from because I got it like 7 or 8 years ago, and an Ink Master script, which is a custom from my shop in font 5. I'm gonna actually slap on the weekend banner while we're here because, oh, why the frick not? I'm gonna go fill in everything that needs filling in, and I will show you the finished spread and what I have left. Okay guys, here is the finished spread. It is quite pretty. Pink and purple is just always a good idea with gold. Super fun. So what I am destashing, 2 sheets of half-cut headers, 1 bows underlay, a bunch of the glitter headers, some bottom washi, and some date coveys. I used this stuff on this page, but everything else will be going. Got some half boxes and some headers, a little bit of deco, and some labels there. And that's it. I'm not keeping anything, so that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know. Do you like this spread? Is it ugly? Is it cute? Let me know. So then, like I said, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then give it a thumbs down. Because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!